Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's another week of training here. Started the week out with an upper body session. The hip flexor coming into this week was sitting probably at about 50-60%. So still not phenomenal, but still working around it. Obviously didn't need it for this workout anyways, upper body. Did some of those pin presses that you saw with 2.25. They were feeling really good. I worked up to a top single at 265 in that, and then I did back down sets with 2.25. Was hoping to work up to a PR of like 285, 290 range of those paws on the chest, or pin presses rather. But the strength wasn't there. That's okay. Did some pull-ups, did some seated dumbbell overhead presses. So kind of just a normal, meat and potatoes upper body session. I didn't want to do anything where the hip flexor was going to be used all that much, like with standing press or bent rows or anything like that. So I did feel it a little bit when I was doing these tricep push downs, because you got to crunch forward a little bit. I threw the band on there just like I've been doing, and I know I haven't really been progressing in weight with this exercise, but I have been progressing in total volume. So overall sets and reps and stuff like that at the same load. I did some of these curls here, the full range of motion stretch focus curls here. If you've never tried them on an incline bench like this, they are guaranteed to get your biceps sore. In terms of like growing the biceps, my jury's not really out. I still think more weight, even, with quote-unquote cheat reps, is the better choice. Here's my dog. I did a lower body day the next day. I focused on power cleans off the floor. Kind of risky proposition here because the hip flexor wasn't feeling phenomenal. You'll see I get kind of angry on that rep there. I wanted to power it. That would have been 265, a power clean PR, but I had to drop into a full clean, which was unique because it forced me to use super good form as if I was going to power it and made it a full. So maybe that's the move moving forward. Did some front squatting, some top singles at 295. Then I did some back offs with 275. So front squats, I would say, is down by about 15-20% in strength. I did some pause at the bottom, back squats, just lightweight, 225 with it, kind of just to like stretch the adductors, the hip flexor, the low back a little bit, and sneak in a little bit of quadricep and glute hypertrophy. I think I'm going to keep these pause at the bottom back squats in there and progress them a little bit. I'm not really happy with my back squat right now, so there's a couple of things I'm going to be doing. This was the next day. This was Wednesday, so day before practice. I threw in some overhead presses. My left shoulder was feeling kind of weird, which this will build into another funny but not so funny story down the line here. Yay for rugby being so violent, right? I did some back off sets with some chains. Don't kill me. I know the chains aren't, appropriately set for accommodating resistance, but it got the job done for the back off sets. I did some jumping after that. I posted a short of some of those jumps. This was the day of practice, just doing some power cleans to potentiate the practice. I do that quite frequently, actually. Practices feel pretty nice when I do that. I did some push press, just triples, super lightweight, moving fast, before you go to rugby. Nothing on Friday. Here's a picture of the beautiful park, not so beautiful, in Albuquerque, New Mexico that we played at. Don't have any footage or pictures as of yet from the game. I'll post them later when I get them. And this final footage you guys will see is the recovery workout. Now, quickly, I will say I got a stinger in the game yesterday, so that's why the left shoulder, if I thought it was weak before, now it's super weak. Nothing to worry about. I've gotten stingers before. It's kind of what happens when you run full speed into other humans and encounter car crash-like collisions for 80 minutes straight. But when you have lots of mental health concerns like I do, it's it's a very fun game. The violence is very, very therapeutic. So the week of training, guys, going to heal the stinger, keep healing the hip flexor. Moving forward, the strength is taking a dip. It's taking a hit. I'm going to live with it. I'm not happy about it, but, we're still playing good rugby. And team-wise, we are rolling, baby. We got that win 86-0, so we're making a statement. And we're a team to be reckoned with. We're a force to be reckoned with. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a blessed week. We'll talk to you soon.